Yeah, they're pretty close as well. Now, fortunately for Zellsis, he does have John QT nearby. Something is on the site. The blind didn't work well enough to be able to get past Zellsis. Picking up where he left off. That classic looks good in his hands. Sassy in support. Devi the last alive. And he's hunting. Zellsis just around that corner. Can Devi do anything here? Oh, absolutely not. Look at that pour on of utility. SEN off to a flawless beginning.
Have to slow things down a little bit as we hit the minute mark. No real pressure point for PaperX to try and exploit.
Does TenZ go farming here? Very much in a position
Feels
for
like it.
Yeah, that smoke, the only thing keeping PaperX safe currently. Just about to dissipate, and he dips away. Zekken, though, still with eyes on, gonna now post the paranoia. Close enough to do some damage for Forsaken, though, unable to convert that to any form of kill. As TenZ holds the line, giving Mindfreak something. And it was Devi still alive. Yeah, there we go. This is lovely stuff from Sentinels. 5 alive again. They're kind of playing it rather standard, even with those Stinger Spectres and that Bulldog in the hands of Sassy. Sight now, pressured, something. Gonna be going first and actually overwhelmed. Isolated again. These problems re-emerge, and what a chance for success now for SEN. Can't quite get the weapons, but they're in touching distance. And PRX down 2 players is a huge loss here.
Devi looking for something, but TenZ actually slipping into drop here. He's going to send the paranoia. I'm expecting too much of a push here, but Forsaken, the one to wrap this, will find Zellsis.
Trying to allocate some safety on the site, maybe get that plant a feasible option. They're going to go for it now. Limited utility left on PaperX. SEN, similar position, a touch here and there. You can hear it just going through from Sassy then. And they wait poised, flooding back into the side. Mindfreak, great pick up towards Zekken, but it's still dangerous. Still a man advantage to Sentinels here. Can they close that final gap, or can Devi digging his heels? This could be huge from Mindfreak, but it's not clean on the first attempt with an opportunity. Sentinels still
Side by side once again, Zellsis. Done damage previously with this weapon. Looked fantastic with it.
He did, he really did. He made it work, looked comfortable, didn't look just it was very one-dimensional. Absolutely not. Something tries to get healed up. Second bite of the cherry, Zellsis is still gonna catch him. It's at least allowed a plant to come in. That's not bad, PaperX will take that. But can they defend it? These walls feel like paper when that gun's in play. Zekken the one to find Monyet here. And we look towards the rest. Who's remaining? Forsaken, Devi, Mindfreak. Desperately trying to hold on. Didn't quite get too affected by that. But that vice-like grip gets brought into play when TenZ starts to play through by the door. The flood on the site. It's there on Flawless again. Mindfreak nowhere to go. And Sentinels
still taking
just
their
crossing
time
now,
here,
yeah. Zellsis so nearby, undiscovered. He could be such a problem for them. Not this time. Monyet denies it. Great pickup. Perfect follow-up. Something answering back. That's TenZ dealt with that. Zellsis gone. The first 2 responders to the site. And now the 3 trying to come back in are a little ways off. Zekken still alive, Sassy there and John QT could still cause a couple of issues. Monyet goes down, the gates start to open, but the cross is being watched. Forsaken's position is excellent, as is something. Sassy, this is gonna, I mean, this is a tall task. Time is
really good
to
damage.
tick, yeah, unconfirmed. And there's still posturing here, and that's it. Mindfreak gonna put and get what he wants from it, but he's got them all of this safety! And wait, John QT just got 2 back! Something
Wait, TenZ!
Oh my god, what just happened this round? Drifting alongside each other. But it comes down to 2. Devi and Forsaken with the time on their side. TenZ still alive, takes a TP. John QT and Zekken nearby now. Forsaken, dicey way to play, but caught off guard. TenZ goes down. Now information free-flowing from the ult. They're going to note it, they're going to see it. Forsaken needs to deliver on it. He can't. Zekken takes him away. Devi. His moment to shine. Can he hold this? Yes, for the first he can. The second, absolutely Devi!
Spy cam. And actually, when Zekken's checked it, Sassy's the one to find the first. Zekken to follow up. That's a 2 for 2.
Does he get away?
Wow.
No, Mindfreak, what a shot. Catching Zekken in the heels, yeah. Midway, as he was trying to get out of danger. And this time it's the 2 for Sentinels. Does Devi catch? I don't think he caught him. Oh my word, TenZ has been played in here.
The second time he's in a really awkward spot.
Smoke behind him. He's not noted any player. He's going to hear the door turn. but the question mark of Mindfreak again. That late round positioning. Oh my God, Zelsis slides in and finds Mindfreak. You got a 1v2 in you here?
Lockdown available.
Yeah?
Tough in the 1v2 to really guarantee value off that. Something posted up with the operator. You can see on the X-ray here, Devi looking a little curious towards spawn as well. Still got a flash to work with in the hands of Devi.
There it goes. Didn't catch towards CT, so eliminating the options, and maybe Zelsis.
Yeah, he's thinking now he's doing what, yeah, he wants to play off that.
But it's not like Devi has turned his eyes away from this and the potential of a taste of the own medicine waiting around this corner. Zelsis, you can hear the spam. He wants it back. He's not going to get it. Devi.
Something still desperate for this opener. Zekken not going to give anything away, actually. Something wide swings onto the angle. It's Zekken to punish. Opener found here. Just result in TenZ posting up a little deeper here. Zekken already hitting preemptive rotation.
Oh, Monetto.
That's a pit down.
He's
got a second.
What a start from him into this one. And a catch for Forsaken on the other side of the map. A whole new team born here for PaperX. They needed a comeback. They needed that resurgence after the start, and they got it. They got it in spades here. Locking down the site. That's a problem for Mindfreak. Got to be cautious now. Just about slips away before Sassy crests the corner. Trying to get involved. Trying to get a little dangerous, but only going to catch one. Leaving Zekken in a world of trouble. Mon yet that time. It's only him. He's drawn the entirety of SEN. Now, this round, not the one to be calling the adjustment, really. To be too worried about is when the buy comes back in. That's where you want to look for the adjustment from Sentinels. But for now, it's looking like a very likely round for PaperX here.
So, I mean, Sassy would have been the only one to really contest this. Still over towards B site here. Slowly, the rotation coming through from SEN. I mean, Zekken's one off the showstopper, a chance to really swing this back in their favor, but it's going to take an awful lot in a 4v5. A couple of overcommitments from PaperX. We haven't seen that so far. Something to want to shut down Sassy finally.
His work on the operator has been divine.
Hold up.
Zekken, though, flies through the air, but how do you get rid of that back line? Well, you're doing a little bit of damage, but not quite enough to knock him over. Still standing, still breathing. PaperX unaffected, and Forsaken gonna find...
Spam coming through from PaperX. Alarm bot dealt with. Already see this rotation coming through.
Oh, this could be a nice ult, though, coming in. That should catch a fair few. So they try and springboard off this. No, they flex a little towards that B side. Sassy's got to be careful. Monyet just working in the dark. Couldn't see a thing. Gets caught by Zekken. The site, I don't want to call it safe because they can play back to it. Already, lockdown going to come in. This puts PRX under the gun a little now. Going to have to pause. You can already see SEN looking towards where that next flex point for PaperX would be, and it is through that B site. Sassy confirms it. He knows he's close as well. Great work from PaperX. Dismantling. Oh my God. Oh, I thought he got away with that for a second.
Threw his hat at him.
Didn't quite do the damage he wanted, but Mindfreak still hot on the heels. They are playing so slippery, and they've gone back towards A. They've got that spike down. PaperX are taking fights in their spawn. Something going to slow the roll a little, ease off a touch. The Sassy now has to re-clear if he even wants a chance at this.
Something in Devi resetting now. Plenty of utility available. Both Something and Devi actually, yeah. Trailblazer's going to come out very late on. Something swings onto the angle. And
utility didn't reveal him. That time it does, and now the position is given up. Well, should be given up. This man is stubborn in approach. And you can see why. Just punishing Sassy. And SEN looking flat on this retake so far. They need something to set them in motion, and that's it. That's what the doctor ordered. Sentinels taking back some of this site here.
It doesn't catch.
Didn't get affected, but TenZ too quick on the trigger. And gonna be noted from Something. Slipping a little further ahead, but a second to check on him. Catching him, just slipping through towards door. Good trade though, Monyet gonna punish TenZ. Does Zekken get to keep his life? He does this time. Still 2 on the site. And a 1-for-1 trade at the very start.
SEN switching things up and really digging their heels in now outside rubble. Contesting this space now, slowing PaperX's early round. New map here though. Zekken's actually repositioned in towards tree. Not been there previously. A possibility actually of comboing up here with Sassy. John QT elsewhere has found one. Zekken to find Mindfreak as well. Sentinels looking to tie things up for the half here, Lauren.
Yeah, looking rather likely. Devi, Monyet, at least they're going to get a heal, right? So it's him back towards fighting form. Still got the pain shell. Still got some bits and pieces to work with. Can he get played in? Sentinels thinking better of sticking around the site. Why let him hit that play? Why give him a chance? Respecting PaperX. Gonna maybe work back in
30
through
seconds
stairs. Do they catch the timing on this? Does the spike get planted safely? Monyet is trying to keep this plant safe. No response from CT. And then the shots, that's enough. That's raised the alarm bell. They swing back in, Device gone down. It's Monyet to try and do the impossible. 13 seconds, and the dream not gonna come true this time. SEN tying up the score, 6 apiece. Out that little trap play. And the instant response,
quick, though.
they have responded very quickly. There's 3 on CT, make it 4.
flood.
They are going to go back in on this, so they want a brawl. They might just get one. SEN on the other side, going to eat the paranoia, though. They're in trouble. Here's that battle. 1-for-1 trade so far. Flash going to set it in motion. They swing around the site. Something goes down, but Mindfreak succeeds. They're down to just 1 now. Mindfreak, that's 3. Needs another. They're both low. 21 HP. Oh, it's got him! Mindfreak finds second and gets PaperX there first on the second half here, claiming the pistol, but that was just brutal between the two.
No hesitation whatsoever from PaperX. Like I said, it was the perfect time for Sentinels to catch some level of contact over towards Mount.
Beautiful work from Mindfreak.
But the fact that everyone's on the same page, Lauren, the call is made, and they're even here ahead of Sentinels finding the plant.
How wild is that? Because I thought SEN had the perfect response, right? You had that little bit of a bait over by the ult, but the second that door swings, that paranoia SEN, all of that's flooded in. Brilliant. Run it A, and they get what you thought was going to be the safety plant. It wasn't the case. Somehow, PaperX beat them there. I mean, I guess they're called W Gaming for a reason. Quick as hell. Adjusted on the fly very nicely, but a buy back in.
Yeah, setups again. I'm curious of whether or not this continues through the buy rounds. Forsaken up on a platter here, the solo anchor towards C.
He's had a lot of stress in this game already. Gonna note that. Slips ahead of it. This is a really nice reposition potentially. Goes unsure. He's been spotted now. They found him, prying him out of position.
But he's alive so long. Look at the rotation come through.
They're almost here. The cavalry's on the way, but Zelsis, could he be the gatekeeper to this? He can keep them back. He absolutely could for the first, but not the follow-up. PaperX answer back in kind, leaving just 2 with SEN. John QT and Zekken.
Bucky.
Rough.
No satchels left for Zekken, so he has to hope somebody walks up to him.
Didn't catch on the flash, so maybe that position doesn't get fully considered.
Could be heartbreaking for something, though.
He's getting so close here. The smoke goes in, plays Zekken a little closer.
Mindfreak's watching.
Does he go for this? It's all on him. It's too much to handle. Something.
For Sentinels. We are seeing a different setup this time, though, Forsaken over towards B and just the utility to hold down the fort, but same stack once again for PaperX.
And you can see that Bucky flying on in. Zekken gonna just delete Forsaken, huge impact.
7 HP.
He's still standing though, and that's all that matters. That's gonna allow the plant a Bucky and a couple satchels, and they basically get to clear Forsaken. The pressure he was under last time. As said, his survival was the impressive part. Now, do they have what it takes to withstand this retake, though? You've got a Bulldog, yes, with 10s. You've got that Bucky on a barely alive Zekken, a Stinger on Sussy, and a couple of classics. On the other side, a couple rifles in play. Zekken might be played in again here. Might have another chance, something, though. Knows better. Thinks ahead, 1-for-1 trade out. Players still favorable towards SEN, still having numbers here. Monyet going to take away 10s. Something looking to springboard back in. They've got to deal with CT here. They've got to try and clear him. There's so many players there, though. And Sentinels digging their heels in. Diffuse taken away. Oh, John QT! Act with the lesser weapons. The scraps that they could gather, and look at this trap that's been set. Devi could do some damage here. He's only able to get 1, and SEN just power on forward. Perfect clear. They take on the challenge. They clear him out, and the site is going to be theirs. Plants on the way. But so something. How much can one man do? 4 targets. Time soon to be against him as well.
Spike planted.
With 2 smokes to work with.
Does he get that first step?
No.
Absolutely not. Sassy, gonna hold
A little deeper, actually. Well, much deeper, in fact.
But the problem still persists. Forsaken still gonna have to try and do the best he can, maybe just try and keep control towards CT. You know, you're not gonna be able to take on 5 of SEN flooding your site, but you've got to try and pick somewhere to hold on to. It looks like CT's the case. An attempt on the plant, but Forsaken wants in. Oh, that's stunning. And
gonna
away
get
they
the
go, Forsaken! Clears sight himself! That's obscenity! What is going on? Paper X looking lethal. And the plant not in place. The lockdown gonna come in. And now there's problems. Where the hell is that coming from? TenZ is gonna have to do some miracle
He can
work
TP
here.
out.
Show me what you got, TenZ.
Something's already going. He's already onto this.
The chosen one himself, TenZ in a 1v3. Plant is there, but look at the timing, look at the pace. Something was quick to this. Oh, the timing not good enough for TenZ. He couldn't do.
Here.
SEN could be thinking this feels almost too easy. Where the
Here.
hell is this coming from? Seeker's going to be coming in now. This could be the chance to start turning the screws a little. Paranoia posted, but this plays in Mindfreak. If anyone pushes too far, not the case. On still ticking, and no casualties yet to be made. Monyet, the first to really step towards the site, isolates a fight, and something delivers as well. The clear back through looks concise. Zellsis on the back lines though, now feeling the pressure.
Plant's not good for this.
Wait, can they
I mean,
not see this? Monyet finally gets taken off this one, but it is just on Monyet in a 1v2. A chance, but it slips between his fingertips. Now, whether or not he gets away with much here is yet to be seen, but let's find out. Steps away, he does. Again, always a backline threat, always that last line of defense as well. Exceptional at it. And this time, tricky. Those lighter weapons to really find much bite here for Paper X. Yeah, dealt with Zekken. Not gonna let them close. Beautiful, clean. That couldn't have been closer. And look at the gap close from Zekken. Played into motion.
I mean, Monyet was out as well here.
He didn't need to go back in until he'd maybe come out of that blind. And again, Zekken just played in again. This guy is just, as said, it's not just his mechanical capability, it's the team playing him in time and time again. Full faith in what he can do, and rightly so. It looks like Paper X are hitting a brick wall here, Mike.
2 rounds now where B has been their downfall. Pretty late on in the half. Need to see a switch up here. Forsaken and Divide just looking to try and hold on to these weapons. Sassy might just yet figure out where Forsaken is. Needs to dip away now, but might even get caught by Zellsis. All right, Forsaken good for it.
Okay.
Very good for it.
All right, well, smokes. One towards topside CT, clearing towards tree. It's Pacey. SEN, Paper X are here. Monyet is screwed. How is he alive that long? But second again. His name just constantly up in lights, and TenZ wants in on the action, demolishing Paper X so far. Mindfreak though, still with an opportunity. 2v2, making a 2v1. TenZ just going around the world, leaving it all in Forsaken and Zellsis' hands.
Spike's down in tree though, so Forsaken resets it. Zellsis has to try and dig him out of this spot, Lauren.
How does he play at this time? It's a good amount of time to play with here. 45 seconds. Zellsis takes a look close. Any of these corners could contain a threat. Forsaken getting interested now. Spike back in hand in 30 seconds. Zellsis really toying with the timing here. And considering that cam check, that's maybe implying he lost track, but now springs the trap. Forsaken just...
Big breaks on the minimap. Completely different setups here.
And that early flash kind of indicated they might want to follow this sort of route. So again, Sentinel's trying to keep
Sassy
Paper X boxed in here, yeah.
The dog didn't see him.
Oh,
He still wins that!
How does he win those? And now they respond. They know it's going to be towards A. You can see them trying to and get towards the site. And oh, one on the other side. Who comes out top? It's Zekken! Of course it is. But the pivot, look at where SEN are going. Something is here. TP back again.
Fake.
Oh, it's just breaking ankles. TenZ, can he get the plant though? He's behind the wire. He's almost in enemy territory. He's banking on Zekken to keep him safe, and he does. Does he decide to reveal where that plant is yet? Smoke gonna go up, they're so close by.
This is mind games from SEN. The TP
Look,
coming
they're
through.
pushing.
They're pushing the
TenZ,
smoke.
There's 2 players. TenZ stands tall, gets 2. Oh, Sentinels!
Here, potentially.
The back of the smoke. There we go. Paranoia. The ult this early as well. I think it only caught one of them. Mindfreak falls away. No, he caught both. Tell a lie. And no way did Monyet win that fight. Sassy clearing house though. C-site on a platter.
Flank's coming in though
Oh
early.
my God,
Sassy's
something.
reading it. He's made
But
noise.
it's something out of anyone. Why is it this man who can absolutely turn rounds around? Gonna take down Zelsis. Sassy wanted to avenge, wasn't given the chance. It's a 3v3, and they're here now. They're ready for this. Forsaken in CT, joined by Device. Still a Flash, the dog, and all of the good stuff. Something closing the gap. Oh, and Forsaken just walks in, knocks down the door. The plant's in, though. John QT and Sassy. He's seen both of them. Something. He's closing the gap. They're closing in, but the swing back. Sassy, John QT. They won the fight. Oh, and something goes above. And
they get that trip down outside B. It was a late round piece. It's something here to try and destroy some of this utility and pull the rotation of SEN once again. Almost punished here. Zelsis. A little bit of damage, but no confirmation of anybody else here. And Sentinel still with 2 players over this side. It's only drawn John QT.
yeah, there's still 2. Tens being one of them. Zekken here, the heavy hitters, the big 2, the 1-2 punch for Sentinels, and there they go, lining up the kill feed. You just don't want to face them right now. Monstrous hold from Sen. And that 3-play stack is walking John QT. Are you ready for what's around that corner? Deep flash. Notes him, but doesn't know where. That's going to call back all eyes. It's a fight in spawn once again. The round that nearly kept Paper X alive. Tens, the 1 to fight 1 second on the follow-up again. The headliners unable to stop succeeding. And now you look towards where they lean. Where do Sentinels take this?
Just play Mind Freak, kid. You've got the paranoia to work with. Still 2 trips. Forsaken alive and kicking on B side. So the benefit of this utility is still here. How much of it gets removed here actually from Zekken?
The TP is obscene. He let it pass! Do not let Zekken pass! You gotta know better! The man's a mechanical monster, and now it's just Devi to face the music. Map 1 on the line here. Sentinels looking large and in charge in OT. The Time singing their song. How much can he do here? Sassy, Zekken, John QT, Zelsis waiting for that pixel to show that player to swing. And it looks like Zelsis will be the first to spot it. The follow-up not gonna happen. Zekken wraps this map up in a bow. Beautiful performance.
Every single day.